Adoma, welcome back to my channel, guys. Before I start working on the Chevy, please help me subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification so every time I have new video you guys will be updated. But I'm working on a 2007 Chevy Trailblazer SS 6.0 liter. So the problem right now is with the blow motor. So right now I have the car running and then I have it turn up all the way, and you can see the blow motor is not working. Even like with the medium speed, it's not working. With the low speed, it's not working either. Earlier it was working for me, but then sometime it works, sometime it doesn't. So before I get here, so let me show you guys. To get to the blow motor, you gotta take out this cover right here. There's only 2 bolts holding onto it. It's a 7mm, one right here, one right here. And you can lower this cover, and then for the blow motor it has 3 bolts, which is these 3 right here. The one with the big washer, this is 5mm, and then for the resistor, which is this one right here, is the 2 small bolts, 5mm also. Now I took it out from here, which is under here. This is where the blow motor sits, right here, and then the resistor sits right here on this side. Let me show you how to check the blow motor. So the first thing I check for is the blow motor fuse. That's on the engine bay where the fuse box is at. Is fuse number 3540 amps. So I check the fuse. The fuse is good, and then I take out the blow motor to check it for power and ground and then signal. So right now I'm checking the black wire for ground. There you go, you can see it says ground. This thing is moving too much. There you go, it says ground. It even says it on here, you can see it says C. That's the ground. Input is the middle one. The battery, which is the red one, that's positive. Now I'm checking the middle one. This should be the input, and that's 5 volt right there. That's a signal, so that's good. And then check for power. And I'm gonna check for power. Should be power on the red one. Let me step it down a little bit further. There you go. You can see it has power. There you go, 12.5 volt. Now, if you don't have power on the red wire here, you gotta check the fuse on the fuse box. Make sure that fuse is good, so that way you get power down here to the low motor resistor. Now I'm gonna disconnect the blow motor and check the blow motor itself. I'm gonna test the blow motor by itself just to see if it works or not. I'm gonna put power in to see if the fan spin. That's a complete circuit right there. I just gotta press ground. I gotta press positive, put power into it. There you go. The fan is working, you can see. Now, if you touch it and you don't get ground like this, that's mean the circuit inside the blow motor is bad. So you gotta have ground to put power in for it to blow. There you go. So the blow motor is good. You don't have to replace the blow motor. Now what I'm checking next is from the blow motor resistor down to the blow motor. Make sure I have power and ground coming down to the fan in order for the fan to blow. And you can see I still have the key on to check it. So right now when I touch one of the pin, it should have power or ground. You see this one has nothing. I'm gonna touch the next one. Next one has power. So that's mean this one is power, this one's ground, but it doesn't show me that there's ground. So that's mean the blow motor resistor is bad. So I'm gonna replace that. Now, I bought the parts already. I bought this from O'Reilly, the blow motor resistor, and it comes with the connector too. And then you're gonna have to crimp the connector to the other this connector right here from the blow motor resistor. It's a little bit different. Now this is the part number that I bought from O'Reilly. That's a part number. And then you can see my old one is different than the newer one. Now I can show you, let me show you what I'm talking about. You can see it says ABC, which terminal, which pin it is. It says battery input ground. There you go. The connector from the resistor that goes out to the blow motor, it's also the same. So this fits into the blow motor, but the only thing I gotta cut and crimp is the one that goes to this one right here. Goes to the original resistor. I just gotta crimp this 3 into these 3 right here. So it's basically the same thing, black to black, red to red, and then the smaller wire, the signal wire, you're gonna crimp it with the signal wire too. You can see you're gonna crimp it with this small one, and you can see the terminal, the connector is different. See, this one's more square, this one's longer rectangle. Before you start cutting and crimping any wires, make sure you turn the car off, take the key out. If you have it on, you might, when you cut it, you might short out something. So make sure you guys remove the key. So now I got the new blow motor resistor in. You can see I did them black to black, red to red, and then the purple to purple, the signal wire. And then this one comes with the little foam piece that it's gonna go in here like this. You just gotta take out this little piece of tape right here and then tape it in. And then it comes with the screw too, but I don't need the screw. I can use the original one. Now I'm gonna plug in to my blower motor, and you're gonna see it start working right away. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but you can see I have my blow mode up in the middle. Now when I plug this in, you're gonna see it starts right away. I don't want to touch anything. There you go. You see how it works right away? There you go. That's good. Now remember, the old one did not work at all, but the new one, there you go, it's working now. That's it, guys. Show you how the blow motor resistor sits, just like that. The connector sits on the inside, and the 2 bolts right there. And then now you're gonna put your blow motor. I got my blow motor in already. I taped up the crimp part, which is right here. Taped it up pretty good, and then reconnect my connector. The 3 bolts is holding on to the blow motor. Right now I have the car running, and I can feel a little bit of air coming out. I'm gonna turn it up to max. Woo, this thing is cold, baby. So it's pretty good. It works on high speed and low speed. So that is it for this video, guys. Now you can put back your cover. There's only 2 bolts, one right here, one right there. So that is it for this video, guys. Just a blow motor resistor for the Chevy Trailblazer. You guys have any question, comment down below. Ask me anything you want to ask me. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, guys. Again, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.